Welcome back to The Grind. In this video, we are going to take a look at the Act 7.2 quest number 3 boss Hitmonkey. Now, this boss has life cycle, which is a very annoying node. The other nodes are not that difficult, and in fact, heavy assault makes this fight easier, especially if you use champions that do very well with heavy attacks, like Archangel, who is the absolute beast for this fight, but you can really use any champions for this fight. It's just a lot easier with Archangel. So with life cycle, you cannot do damage with damage over time effects. So you see our bleeds and our poisons are not dealing any damage, but once we get neurotoxins going, we start to see that red damage over time. This is a very effective way to bypass life cycle, especially at the very end when you knock them down and you need to get a little bit more damage to kill the champion, but they're still in the process of standing up. Your neurotoxins can deal that last bit of damage. Now, with life cycle, if you do enough damage to kill them while life cycle is not down, then it will heal them back to 10% health. So if you don't have a way to easily deal with this, it can be very annoying getting into a cycle where you keep healing them back to 10% and then messing up that last bit. Now, something you can do is save to 3 bars of power with any champion, and then right when you get them down to about 2 or 3%, just knock them down with a heavy attack and then throw off your special 3 once the life cycle is down. And that is an easy and effective way to counter this node in general. But Archangel, as you can see, once we get several neurotoxins going, then we'll have this fight in the bag. Now you see the life cycle has turned purple now. Every time you knock the opponent down, the downtime of life cycle gets longer and longer until it gets to purple. That means you're at the max. So the other thing to consider with this is that once you knock him down, you can't just refresh the knockdown. You have to wait until it's active again and then knock him down to start the timer over. So now we've got 3 neurotoxin active and less than 5%. I did throw another heavy attack when I probably shouldn't have because then it healed, but the neurotoxins just continued to do their work. Now, just a brief clip here to show an alternate champion dealing with this fight. Colossus does some huge damage on his heavy attack, so with heavy assault, he's a great option. You just have to remember that he's going to purify his next debuff after you knock him down and gets an evade charge. So when you parry, you do not want to go in actually like I just did there, but you want to be very cautious. And after each time you knock him down, your first parry, you want to parry and then dash back like this so that you don't get yourself into a problem where you're throwing a heavy attack or trying to attack after your first parry and then get attacked. You also have to be cautious of the evade charge he gets, so you'll want to trigger that before you go back in. But you can do this with any champion. So let me know which champions you used. I hope this was helpful. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.